Hey everybody, Sammy here at SFI Sports Cards, back with another video. Today is October 17th, and today we are going to take a look at some random newer pickups from over the last couple of months or so. Nothing huge. Well, it depends on your interest, I guess, but nothing expensive. Actually, these cards are on the cheaper side. Most of them, I don't think all of them, but most of them come from getting coupons in my email from eBay, from sellers. Something like, buy 6 cards, get 20% off, or buy 3 cards, get 3 free. Deals like that. But anyway, thank you for being here and joining me to look at some cards. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm glad to have you and hope you consider sticking around. So with that being said, let's get into it. And the first card that I picked out on a whim, 2005 Donruss Elite Series. This is Randy Johnson. Now what I like to do is take these out of the plastic because I want to give you guys a better look at what we got cooking here. So let's take this out. I love Elite Series cards. Always try to look for these when I'm ripping Donruss packs. Actually, kind of like one like this. I mean, this is 93, but whenever I get these cheap packs, never know, maybe there's an Elite Series card in there. Probably not, as they're hard to get out of packs, but I like these. This one numbered to 1500. The big unit. I think maybe this might be my favorite nickname in sports all time. Just fits them well. Now over on X, I call it Twitter X, in my algorithm, I've been seeing this top 100 player ranking. I think it's from Golden Hall of Fame. I don't know who runs it, but they're ranking players by position. It's from fans and writers, which tells you the rankings mean absolutely nothing. But they have Randy Johnson at number 3 all-time at pitcher, behind Walter Johnson and Cy Young. And to be honest, I'm not mad about it. He's got so many records that I can't even begin to name off. But one of the greats, Hall of Famer. I think this card is sick. I like the foil. Looking at it straight on, the foil is does quite the job. As you can kind of see the camera reflecting off of it, but yeah, I love this one. I paid a whole 99 cents for it. Glad I did, because I like it. Next, what do we got? Okay, so these cards are randomly pulled. It just so happens we have another Donruss Elite Series. This one's from the prior year, 2004. This is the Passing the Torch series of Whitey Ford, green variation. Now, I did show the red a little while back. Actually, I'll show that one right here. I did I don't know, a couple months ago maybe it was. But yeah, these are really cool cards. So this one's out of 1,000. Really neat. Set that there real quick, but I'll take out the green here. There's other colors too. I think blue. I think there's a black, a gold. They got autos too, and patches, relics, which I'm not too concerned about. I really don't chase that kind of stuff, but these are nice. But yeah, they have a few options each. I think I showed a Roy Campanella card not too long ago. This one is numbered out of 250, but also has Andy Pettitte on the back. Now it says passing the torch. I guess you could say, you know, Whitey Ford passing the torch to Andy Pettitte, but you know, they're passing the torch cards that don't have another player on the back, so. But yeah, if you're looking for some shine on your cards, but also want, you know, legendary players, this is a good option. Check these out. This one cost me 99 cents. So I will do that every day of the week. Put him up here. Next, okay, so I'm going to go to the 80s now. I have this 1983 ASA, which stands for Authentic Sports Autographs. And this is the Joe DiMaggio set. These were 12 card sets, and only, I think, 2,000 were produced. And each set has an autograph. So let me know if you've ever seen any of these autos out there. I haven't really looked, so maybe you guys have run across one. But there were, I believe, 12 players that had their own sets. They got Mickey Mantle, Brooks Robinson, Frank Robinson, Warren Spahn, Yogi Berra, Bob Feller, Duke Snider, Henry Aaron. There's the DiMaggio, Johnny Mize, Juan Marichal, and Willie Mays. And actually, DiMaggio is the only one. He has two versions. One with a red border, which is like this. And there's also a green border. So DiMaggio actually has 4,000. Everyone else, I believe, is 2,000. As far as a population. Now I did show a card kind of like this. It is from the DiMaggio set as well. Showed that one a little while back. You got DiMaggio, Jerry Coleman, Ed Lopat, and Johnny Mize on this one. This one is red as well. But these are neat because they give like a short story on the backs. Really cool if you're just getting into the hobby or want a little knowledge on a specific player. This one touches a bit on his military service and his struggles with a heel injury, which he had to get surgery for. This card ran me a whopping $1.99. $2.45. Pretty cool just to add a post-playing day card of a legend like Joe DiMaggio. Next card. Okay, so gotta include a Ricky in here. How about we go back to 1987, one of my favorite baseball seasons ever, and look at this Kraft Dinners Home Plate Heroes Food issue of Ricky Henderson. Take this out. First, I have to say, whoever cut this did an immaculate job. You can see the perfs here on the top. If I can get it on here. And the bottom. Looks nice. I've been picking up a lot of these little known food issue and department store cards of Henderson. I can't get enough of them. They're so fun to collect. People don't show them often, or they just bypass them altogether. So they really give your collection that little, I don't know, separation from other collectors. Just makes your PC that more diverse, in my opinion. The back doesn't get any better than this. Boom, right there. This card set me back a whole $2.66. And I really had to hunt for one in this condition. Let's take a look at the top here. You know, that's what I like about these cards as well is, it's not perfect. You can see right there, it's got some markings there. But yeah, about these kinds of cards, the quality on them for the most part is not good. Usually off center, staining from being stored who knows where. So you really got to dig and take your time to try to find out one that's good for you. And I'm happy to find one that looks this good. Now I looked PSA, they graded this 17 times. SGC only once. And that was a 3.5. They can get a 3.5 out of this. So maybe I'll be number 2 and send it in to SGC. And I'm not afraid to send this in. Don't tempt me. I will do it. Good looking card. For relatively cheap. So I got what? 2 more. Well, kind of. It is 2 more, but they're from the same set. And that is 1970 Topps Super. I've got a Tom Seaver. Right here. And also a Carl Yastrzemski. I've actually had these a while, and finally they popped up on my random card pull for my PC. I'm not the biggest fan of 1970 Topps, but these Supers they're pretty neat. I like the backs. And these aren't the easiest to get in high grades. Unless you store them well, you know, you're going to get edges scuffed up a little bit, markings on the back. I think I'll just keep these as is, and I'll try to find a way to display them without getting them graded. If you own some of these, what are your display tactics with them? I'd like to know. I think I paid $23 for the both of them included. I guess, you know, pretty good deal for 1970. You know, they're not mint condition whatsoever, but they look nice, my opinion. So there you go. That's, I guess, the show for today. Try to spread these out a little bit. Hold on here. That's a little better. But with that being said, thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed the cards. You know, I just realized the rarity of showing these cards. 6 different Hall of Famers. And that's pretty unusual for my channel. But hopefully you'll stick with me for more upcoming sports card content. I have one more card to show from my SGC submission, and I cannot wait to see how that one turned out. But hope everyone is having a great week so far. I'll be back soon, so everyone take care and be safe out there. Talk to you soon.